Have you ever bought something and thought, man, I should have been using this way sooner? I definitely have. I've done it a lot. So today, that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about. 5 things that I wish I bought sooner. So hopefully you can get into it right now and not delay it like I did. First thing I'm going to be talking about is going to be cologne. As soon as I started getting into colognes, I wish I got into it sooner. Getting into fragrances literally changed everything for me. I felt so much better knowing that I smelled amazing. I started getting more compliments. It just made me feel so much better about myself. Now, when I got into colognes, I got into them heavy. I started buying so much, and a mistake that I did was buy a lot of these for retail price. You really don't have to. There are plenty of ways of buying them outside of retail price, or you could buy something like duplicates, but it's entirely up to you if you want the real thing or if you want something that smells very, very identical to it. It's up to you. But let me go over a few of my favorite ones. One of my favorite ones as of right now is Hugo Boss The Scent. I love this one. I literally just got it. It's one of the best options out there. This next one's gonna be a little bit more common, but still smells amazing nonetheless, and it's a perfect one to start out with. And that is going to be Aqua de Gio Eau de Parfum. Shout out to my good friend Jason. He got this for me for Christmas, and ever since then, I've been wearing it so much. And finally, if you want one that's very versatile, get Prada Carbon. This one's amazing. You can't go wrong with it. You can wear it pretty much anywhere. The next thing would be watches. Now, when I was younger, I really debated getting into watches, but I thought people were gonna make fun of me. I thought I would look like I'm trying too hard, and now that I'm getting into watches, I wish I got into it sooner. Now, one mistake that I did when getting into watches was I bought a fashion watch. Now I quickly realized that is not what you're supposed to do, so try to avoid ones from like Tommy Hilfiger, Michael Kors, Hugo Boss. Those watches, not that good, but that's a whole separate topic. Some amazing ones to start off with. Casio watches. This is probably one of the best affordable options out there. So is Timex. The ones that I have are from Seiko or from Tissot. I hope I pronounced that right. These 2 watches are my favorite, and I'm definitely gonna be growing this collection as 2023 grows. Okay, so I figured I might as well talk about the watches. So this is a Tissot PRX. Absolutely one of my favorite watches in my collection. I'll probably never get tired of this. It's silver with rose gold dials. It looks so clean, so classy. So I usually dress this up. This one prices for about $375, so it's a little bit more expensive, but definitely worth the money. All right, and my next watch that I picked up recently is going to be a GAB 2100. Now let me just tell you, I never thought that I'd be wearing a G-Shock. I've never really been a huge fan of how they look because they're a little bit bulky and my wrists are kind of skinny. But once I got this one, I fell in love with it immediately. It's a little bit slimmer, so it doesn't look too bad on my wrist, luckily. But the main thing that sold me was the Bluetooth. That's the main reason why I picked it up, which was crazy to me. I didn't even know they had Bluetooth, but I could ring my phone with my watch, and then on my phone, I could set up alarms, do different things like that. So I really love this watch. I wear it more casually. So lately, it's been a really good daily watch. All right, the next one is going to be brand name accessories. I'm really not big into flexing logos, at least when I'm wearing like a t-shirt or shoes. To me, logos are cool here and there, but if you want to flex while being subtle, I think accessories are the perfect way to do so. So if you have that extra money and you want some nicer accessories, start looking at places like Coach. You don't have to go straight into Louis Vuitton. I definitely feel like in those price ranges, it's a total waste of money. And that's coming from somebody that has one. So I know I'm an idiot for buying stuff like that, but I fell into the trap. But nonetheless, I really do think that brand name accessories are kind of the way to go. It's a perfect way to subtly flex without screaming, hey, look at me, I have these brand name things. I really like my Coach wallet. I like my Coach bag. I have sunglasses from designers, but only do it if you have the money to spare. You don't have to feel like you need these things in order to look good. Trust me, you do not, but it is a little good option if you wanted to try it out. So yeah, I would definitely just stick with small things so that way you're not drawing too much attention, but if people were to notice it, it would be a lot cooler because it's so subtle. So yeah, sunglasses, wallets, bags, belts, these are all perfect ways to start. But like I've mentioned before, you definitely don't need these things. It's just more so if you have the extra money, because at the end of the day, a lot of these things that are overpriced, you can still find the same quality for a fraction of the price in other places. And that's why I really like Coach Outlet, because a lot of these things aren't crazy expensive opposed to places like Louis Vuitton or Gucci or anything like that. Those you're definitely overpaying for, but Coach Outlet has pretty decent quality to price ratios. The next thing is going to be whitening strips. Now these saved my life. I'm really big into having a nice white smile. Honestly, my favorite compliment is to have a nice smile. So do yourself a favor, get some whitening strips. The ones that I use are from Crest. They're definitely worth the money. I wish I used this sooner. In my opinion, they worked amazingly. I love them. I think I spent like 40 bucks on them. So like I said, definitely worth the money. You should definitely try it out for yourself. It's a way better option rather than spending hundreds of dollars than going to the dentist and having them bleach your teeth. Because I've done that in the past. And don't get me wrong, it's a really good option, but didn't want to spend a couple $100s again. So I bought these Crest strips and they've worked amazingly. The next thing I wish I bought sooner is moisturizer. Now that could be moisturizer for your face or body. Honestly, I'm talking about both. Now me, the kind of person that I was, I don't really struggle with dry skin. I never really get ashy. So why would I need moisturizer? That is a terrible way to think. You need moisturizers, especially on your face. You need one with an SPF. I personally use the one from Teach Hanley. That's my favorite one, but there are plenty of other options if you want to explore those. Or body lotions. Use one that doesn't have a fragrance. Trust me, you're doing yourself a favor. One thing I really need to get rid of are these necklines. Supposedly moisturizing will help with that, so that's something that I'm going to be really big into this year. I'll leave a few options for everything that I just named in the description below, but aside from this, there are plenty of things that I wish I bought sooner. I wish I got into men's fashion sooner. I wish I started doing my hair a lot better sooner. I wish I started taking care of my hair. So things like high quality shampoos and conditioners should have made the list, but everything comes with time. Other than that, I hope this video did help you out. If it did, make sure to leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, in this channel I simplify men's fashion, so I'm gonna leave a button for you to do that right here. If you want to see more videos right away, here are a few that I think could really help you out. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.